YouTube, how y'all doing? Okay, let me close this window. Y'all, I'm out riding today for a minute since I'm off for a little bit. I gotta go home and change my clothes, put my clothes on for work about 5. Okay, so y'all look what I got me. I got me some black gloves. My niece, she work at the Walmart. So I've been looking for some extra gloves because I need gloves. You know, because dealing with that money and stuff, and then they got this cleaner that they use on the counters. It make my hands itch and tear my fingers up. Anyway, so I asked my niece to give me some gloves. So I was like looking for gloves. I was like, I can't find no gloves nowhere, no disposable gloves. And then so I told my niece, I said, yo, do y'all got disposable gloves? She's like, no. So I said, hey, I looked online in the Walmart app. I was like, ooh, they got the disposable gloves that the mechanics use. Because you know the mechanics use these to keep their hands clean. And they got like these super grips on them. See how they textured on both sides? The texture helps like keep grip things and stuff like that. Y'all, so I told my niece, I sent her a picture. I said, y'all got these gloves right here. And I need large because I got big hands. Plus, I need to have room in the glove for my nails. So I sent my niece a picture. I was like, yo, y'all got these gloves? She went over there and she found them. She said, we got these gloves. I told her, check in the automotive section. She said, we got these gloves. So these gloves I ended up with, y'all. I keep me gloves in my... see, look at my bag. See my bag? I got gloves in there. I keep gloves in my car, y'all. Even before this, I always had gloves in my car. Because you never know when you want to touch the gas tank. Sometimes the pumps be on the assy and stuff. I ain't never been one to be touching all that stuff. Anyway, so she found me these black gloves, y'all. I'm so excited that I got my gloves so I can like chill now. I'm scared. No, I ain't scared. I'm just playing. But it keeps my hands protected from that stuff they use to wash down the counter. And I think we the only store in this area that don't have some weird store hours. Even Walmart closed at 8, which is crazy. Anyway, so I'm on my way down here to the store that I work at. I just want to do a run through in the inventory because people texting me and they ask me what's in the store, what's not in the store, and stuff like that. So I'm going through there. But anyway, so for those of you who are worried about touching everything, find you some gloves. If you can't find them in the food prep section or in the medical section, look in the section where they sell the disposable gloves. Will be sold in the automotive section, or check with check at a hair salon store where they, because you know beauticians wear gloves when they putting in chemicals in your hair. So you know they got some gloves there too. So check there. So those are places you need to be checking for gloves if you can't find no gloves. That's just a tip from me to you. A tip from me to you. That's where you can find some gloves. Anyway, my other story is y'all know I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. For those of y'all that have been with me, my everyday people that's been there every day, y'all know I've always talked about having post-traumatic stress disorder. I have post-traumatic stress disorder because I was raped by one of my drill sergeants at AIT. My senior drill sergeant to be exact. And it triggers some stuff. So it is what it is. So, but I've learned to live with it, and I do behavior management on my own. So last night, y'all, I had a situation in the store. This man came in here. He started yelling at this lady, "Mama," and the lady was looking like, "I ain't got no kids." And he's like, oh, damn, I thought you was my mama. You look just like my mama. And she kind of snickered like, you know how you got one of them nervous laughs? She had like a nervous smile on her face. And she said, no, I'm not your mother. He said, will you be my mother? And then he was like, ooh, you was a cougar. You looking good. I mean, just nasty. Then he just started being real rude to the lady. So I just kind of looked at him being rude. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, the more rude he was, the worse I got. So he was telling them, he was just being like kind of rude to the lady. So then y'all, he started like talking under the lady clothes, which is crazy. Up the bread truck here. I guess Nick Rose will be up here fighting the bread man in a few minutes. So then after that, he started talking under my clothes. Talking about, oh, you got a fat ass. And, oh, look at it. I said, don't do that. I said, you're just being rude and nasty. I said, don't do that. Y'all, well, what he didn't know is I had my hand on this big can of like beans or something. Y'all, I was waiting on him to get out of line. Because he was drunk too. I was going to crack him dead upside his head with that damn can of beans and knock him the hell out. Because I'm not playing with people. I'm not playing with these people. Coming up in here acting a damn fool had me nervous as hell. I said, I'm about to bust this nigga in his head. I said it. Y'all, my manager, she must have noticed that I was like looking like I'm about to hit him. Because she looked and she said, she was like looking, she was like, I'm gonna call, she was mouthing at me, I'm gonna call the store manager up here. Don't mouth that at me. You should have got on the thing and called him. So the man just kept on harassing the lady, harassing me. So it was this guy in line behind us. He was a young guy. He was with his mother. And he was a big old white guy. I mean, a big old guy. He said, ma'am, so after the dude got out the door, he said, ma'am, because the lady was about to go, he said, ma'am, do you want me to escort you to your car? He said, I'll escort you. She said, yes, please, thank you. He escorted her out to her car. I thought that was sweet of him. Because he was scared. She was scared. The lady honestly looked scared. But y'all, I was waiting on him. Because if he would have came at me, I was going to crack him upside his head. With that cane. So I'm just telling y'all, don't be going in the store triggering people, because they crazy too. All right, so I'm out, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Facebook. Peace.